Hello my friends, you are back on the hill again with the toad, and today's topic will be pocket knives that fell through the cracks, or another excuse for me to show you some of my knife collection. And at the end of this I am also going to say which I think is the best value pocket knife around at the moment. Right, I shall begin. Firstly, we have a wonderful specimen from Cold Steel, the Thin Wolf. Very fine example of a bushcrafting knife. Obviously this one is a folder. It is Oz 8 steel. Has the standard lock on the back here, so it's not going to close on you. Sharp as a razor. A very good EDC if you can legally carry it. I've used this many times and it is definitely like I say, one of the best of its type. Lovely. There we are, look at that. What more can I say about it? There. Put you away, young fellow. Next, for your delight, we have a Columbia. These are a Chinese company, I believe. Not to be mistaken for Columbia River Knives and Tools. But there we are. That is a lovely little pocket knife. It really is. Fraction over 3 inches on the blade, so fortunately it's not legal carry in the UK. This is a shame because it's a fine knife. I do apologise if we have problems with the focusing. I'm not really sure what's going on with it at the moment. Maybe I've put too many faces on the surrounding area, but it keeps dropping out of focus. But there we are, look at this, isn't that pretty? The kind of thing you can have on your desk at work and no one's going to turn away, no one's going to flinch and go, hey, it's got a knife. I suppose they might do. But anyway, there we are. A Columbia. Next, for your delights, is another Columbia. A bit gaudy for my taste, but it's put together very well. As you see, very well centered. I have no idea what the steel is. It's got some work on the back spring there. So these to open, but I don't see how anybody can possibly open this one-handed. It just isn't going to happen. But other than that, it is actually a very well made knife. Look at this. Yeah. I'm very pleased with this young fellow. I don't know much about Columbia as a company. I just know they're Chinese and they make knives, and that's about the best I can offer you. But yeah, look at this. A very fine specimen of its type. Oh, I'm trying not to glare too much. There. Right. I shall put you away. Following on, we have a friction folder, which is the only one of these I own. all the way from Japan, a Mitsumoto Sakura, I think it is. Look at this. This is a lovely, lovely friction folder. Very, very nice. Finished incredibly well. Ebony wood. I don't remember what the steel is, if I ever did know. But yeah, look at this. That is lovely. Put together with love and affection. In the new year, I will be buying more from this company. They've definitely got my attention. But look at this. Got quite a good lock on for a friction folder as well. There we go, it's gone. There we are. What's that? Sound of silence. There we go. The Mitsumoto. I'm pronouncing that completely wrong. Mitsumoto Sakura Company Limited. It is, what is the address if I can read it? Put my spectacle goggles on and see what it says. Yamashita Nakayu Yokohama City, Japan. I've completely made a mess of saying that. But anyway, that's where it came from. And here we go again. A beautiful little friction folder. There. Now, we have the ugliest knife I own. And it is the Landshark, old-timer Landshark. Yeah. There we are. But it is a good pocket knife. You know, got the easy opening thingy bob there. So you can open it with a pair of gloves on, I believe. Is that the idea is? Grab it that way. There we are. The Landshark. You know, well, what's ugly to one person is not ugly to somebody else. As my mum used to say to me, she used to say, if it wasn't for the way you looked, you'd be very handsome. And that's very much how I feel about this. If it wasn't for the way it looked, it'd be a handsome knife. But there we are. Pretty as a pig. But it is a usable knife. It does what it's made to do. And it does it well. So there we are. Then we have the CRKT Skull and Bones. Is it Skull and Bones? I can't remember now what it's called. Crossbones. Sorry, the Crossbones. There we are. And it is, I wrote it down so I can remember. It's Oz 8. Yeah, that's what it says here. If I can read my own writing. But anyway, there we are. It's a nice little thing, this is. Crossbones Park Design, it says on the blade. There. Can't really get it. Oh no, the light's picking it up wrong. But there we are. I fell in love with this for the very first time I saw it. Very nice. Unusual design. But it seems to have fell by the wayside. But yeah. Very, very, very unusual handle compared to some. Here we are. I like friction folders. I like flippers. Call this a friction folder then. How dare I but I like flippers. Yeah, they're good fidget tools. So if you don't cut yourself, there we go. Put you away. And then one of the best pocket knives I think you can buy. It's not quite a Barlow, is it? Is it Barlow? Isn't it a Barlow? It's could be thought of as a grandmother Barlow, maybe. But it's very, very nice anyway. Very nice. The Kershaw Cool Pepper, which is, if I can remember now, this is 7CR17 MOV steel. But that is lovely. That was put together very, very nicely. Look at this. I mean, I do like Barlows anyway, but this is very, very nice. Feels good in the hand. It's got a good lock up on it. Yeah. Definitely a pretty Barlow. But, as I say, you know, it fell through the cracks in the road and, you know, the not being given the appreciation it deserves. But there we are. Now, from that, just need to have a drink because I'm drying up. Well, that's better. Now, this is something I've only discovered recently. Another nice Chinese knife. And it is the Tuna Fire. Now, that is in 440 steel. Nice spear tip point. What's this, McCarter handles? Is it McCarter? I don't know. But this is really nice. Feels great in the hand. You know, it's a fiction. I'm getting my words all fuddled up today. Getting my mocking words fuddled. It is a liner lock, as you can see. Centered really well. Whoops, you can't see because you're not looking there. But yeah, Tuna Fire. I shall be getting more of these, definitely, as time moves on. But yeah, a lovely piece of steel. Can't beat it. Look at that. And not a lot of money either. There's only a few quid. All the way from China. There. Tuna Fire. Yep, Tuna Fire. There we go. Put you away, young sir. Now this one is a personal favourite of mine. It is the Uncle Henry, and I believe it's just called the pocket knife. I don't think it's got a designated title, but that ain't half bad. It's a good one. I mean, I was potentially said this was maybe a hunter, half hunter, something like that. But look at this. It's just wonderful. 7CR something or other. When I've lost my bit of paper, I wrote it all down on. 7CR17 MOV. A lot of them are that still. But yeah, it's great. I'm not very keen on this line lock. I would have preferred this to have been a lockback, but well, there you are. But it's all right. It's nice. Feels good in the hand. Does the job. That's the important thing. You just see it's a bit wobbly there, but it ain't gonna come undone. You know, it's fully over there. Bit wobbly up there, but it's been used a lot. So there we are. The Uncle Henry. I don't have an uncle called Henry, by the way. Shame, but there you go. Shut you up. There. then we have, nearly at the end, well, some Rough Riders to look at. Now this is a little sweetheart. Fits into anybody's pocket. Has it got anything written on there? I can't remember now. What's it say? No, it just says Rough Rider. Can't really see it getting the focus. But anyway. But this is lovely. Look at this. The finish on this is great. How sweet is that? It's a very, very nice little knife. Titanium coated blade. As I've said with these knives, if nothing else, you can use them as a mirror and brush your hair. But yeah, look at that. That's nice. I do like that. Keep knocking them out like this, Rough Rider. You're doing well. There. I'll say, I don't know why they're not more appreciated. But their catalogue is massive, Rough Riders. Absolutely massive. The collector's dream. There we go. Little sweetheart. Now we've got two, the same basically. One is the coal miner. Let me just wipe that blade a little bit. Fingerprint magnets, these things. And the other one is just the pocket folder. Not really anything different to the title, but basically these are identical. I mean, if you can see. Look at that. But ain't they both beautiful? They really are. I do like these. If this was a bit bigger, it'd be it'd be a hunter, really. It's not called a hunter, even though it's got all the signs of a hunter. But this is a pleasure to hold. But look at that. Same but different. There. And of course the coal miners, you know, that design, I've got, you know, there's a few of these are like this. So I've got the, what's the one I've got? It's a coal miner. Sodbuster. I've got a Sodbuster, it's a coal miner design. Or in the coal miner idea, you know, the black and the shiny bit, it says coal miner. Well, that's a blade, isn't it? Of course it is. Right then, that's those. Now, this is what I think. Well, it comes down to two, actually. There's two knives, I just don't think you can beat them. I think they're fantastic value for money. And there's only one reason why, for me, I chose the one I chose to be what I think is the best value pocket knife on the market at the moment. That is my opinion, obviously, but yes, I do think it is. But there's a very, very, very close runner-up. And the close runner-up is this Qsp Penguin. Sorry, I told that there because it's going to slip out my hands because I'm not holding it properly. But look at this. This is wonderful. D2 steel. G. MacArthur. Look at it. It is. You can't fault this thing. It is great. The value you're getting with this piece of steel is phenomenal. It really is. I mean, I like the Qsp brand anyway. I've got the a couple of the workers as well, as I've shown before, and I will be getting the Parrot in the new year. There's a couple of them actually I want to get in the new year, but yeah, this is an absolutely wonderful knife. You know, you can't fault it. The only reason why it's not my number one is simply because the cost, the number one, is a little bit cheaper. But this is up there. You know, this is not quite the Lewis Hamilton of knives, but it's not far off. But there. Now, for the grand finale of the pocket knife, I believe is the best value for money on the market at the moment, is this one, the Boca Plus Tech Tool 1. Now this is the red one, the Heine Haynes one. Of course, you've got your glass breaker there, your pocket clip. Look at this. The finish on it is fabulous. It really is. But that blade, that is surgical steel type. You could do a heart operation with this. You know, if the surgeon says scalpel, you handed him this, he would say, "Oh, thanks, love," and he'd be chopping away like a good one. Look at that. You can't beat it for the price. I mean, in England, it's £19 and whatever pennies, just a fraction of £20. But the quality build, everything about this is there. You know, you are, and like I said, you could always cut your comb your hair if you want. Although I don't really want to comb my hair. I'm seriously tempted to have my hair cut. Haven't decided yet. I've not cut it for many years. But anyway, look at this. That is wonderful. And in my opinion, I'm not saying it's the best knife out there. What I'm saying is, value for money, this can't be beaten. It really is. That is, to me, is the most pocket-friendly, people-friendly knife you can get at the moment. So I've run out of words to describe it. Anyway, I've had enough of your attention. I'm sure you've all got better things to be doing than looking at my knife collection. Thank you for your time. So it's a ta-ra for now. I shall see you next time. And as always, look after yourself and have a good one.